Hey y'all, so I'm at Steve's Leaves. I am very excited. I'm going to get some plants. They have a beautiful, humongous greenhouse, and I'm very excited to be here. Okay, first of all, thank you so much, Brienne from Steve's Leaves, for reaching out to me and providing me with this opportunity to come to the greenhouse. I was so excited, like a little kid. And Ryan will be giving me and Olma a tour of the greenhouse and just letting us know about like propagation, their anthurium breeding, and a lot more. So sit back and enjoy.
Everything happening, you know, all the plants going out and all that.
Okay.
So it doubles as our office.
Yeah. Beautiful office space to have.
I know, right? Much better than four walls.
Yes. Oh, wow. This is... Oh, so many babies. It's gorgeous. Is that the, what's the name?
This is jungle
The
mint.
snow? The mint, okay. Jeez. How big these leaves are. My goodness. So how often do y'all do like propagations? Is that just like consistently?
Pretty consistently. So,
Okay.
You know, we don't really bring in plugs, so everything that we make is from our own stock.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So all this section, most of this bay is where we do our, our new crop stuff. The only thing that really doesn't go over here is Hoyas.
Hoyas, okay.
Everything's up to this leaf here. If you're doing like a clarinervium or a lux, sometimes they can take, a year to set seed.
Wow.
But on average, the velvet leaves, it usually takes about a month and a half to 2 months. And then from the time we sow a seed to the time it's, this size here, it's about 8 months.
That's not too bad. Wow. And so how long do you keep them in here until they go out here? Or I guess until they get a certain...
They'll go in here until they're, like some of these are ready to be stepped up. They're in 96 cell trays, and once they get big enough, then we'll move them up into these, and then they'll sit here for another, month, 2 weeks to a month until they're rooted into the larger pot, and then they'll move over to our ready area.
Okay. Look at these Marantas. Mine take me. Is this a silver band?
That's the black.
Or this is the black? Okay.
Gianna.
Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous. I don't have such good luck with these.
They can be tricky. The black one is probably the harder. Silver band's not as difficult, but a lot of those, like the green vein ones, they're relatively easy to care for. That one just needs really high humidity.
Yeah. See, I can't provide that for them. Oh, wow. Ooh, are these the variegated syndapsis?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This one is our mutation. It's the tricolor mutation.
Tricolor. Wow.
And we're still working on isolating it, but it's taking a long time.
How do y'all do that? The mutation with these?
That's the first Scindapsus mutation that's happened here.
Really?
Most of the other stuff that we bring in are mutations that have happened elsewhere, but that one happened here, and we had a big group of tricolors, and one strand had grown more silver. So we spent the last 2 years trying to get it isolated, and it's just they're so slow. It's not like certain things. I mean, it doesn't take that long to isolate, but that one has proven difficult.
Hoyas.
Probably Hoyas.
Oh, Hoyas, really? I don't know. Like, I have Hoyas, but I can't get mine to bloom, so I guess it makes me not love it as much.
It is an added bonus. This is an old group of Cebu blues that we're remaking.
Oh, okay.
We've slowly taken a few of them out, but this group is totally being replaced with new stock. So,
how often do y'all get new stock in?
it just depends. I mean, normally these things will push themselves up. The root ball will push themselves up. I'll usually cut it one time, and then about the second time it pushes out, it just doesn't take water anymore because there's so many roots.
Okay.
So, you know, it generally, it depends on the variety, but it's like generally, we've had them that last 3 years. You know, a whole group that'll last 3 years.
That's a long time.
It depends on the variegation too. If you've got a variegated group, sometimes, you know, we cut on them so often that, you know, we have to remake, you know, and be really selective with what we put back in.
Okay.
Wider pot. Like the one to your left.
This one.
Okay.
The leaves will get, the more
Even
room
bigger.
it has to grow out its roots, the longer. And if it's vertical, like if you have it sitting on the bench, the leaves would stunt themselves.
Oh.
So like if you get it hanging up and it has room to fall and grow,
Wow.
then it will. Yeah.
Get much bigger than that.
You know, the main thing with anthuriums
Beautiful.
is they don't like water on the leaves. They, especially late in the day, they do not tolerate water on the leaves. You've got to water from, you know, either bottom water or water like below, so you're getting the root ball. And they really like getting air on the root. So you'll see like some pots in here, we use like a wood burner and we melt like here.
Oh, so it can have the sides open. Okay.
They don't like water sitting on them. They don't like wet feet at all.
Oh, thank you.
You have a flower growing through, right?
I know.
Oh,
That's crazy.
it's making its way on up.
We gotta get seeds today. The bunch popping off.
Is this a queen too?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is Jungle Giant crossed with Queen. Here they call it the
Jungle Giant?
Yeah.
Jungle Queen. So pretty. What would you say would be a good anthurium to have for someone starting out?
Your forgetty eyes are pretty forgiving. You know, old school crystallinum is relatively easy in a velvet leaf, but a lot of like your, you know, baker eye, a lot of those that will set seed on themselves, they're relatively easy to take care of. And the cool thing with them is you don't have to intervene; they set seed on themselves. So, you know, and they got real bright, you know, seed pods. Yeah, Grisil, Baker Eye, all of those are relatively easy. Your bird's nest are pretty easy as well.
They are real pretty. What's this one?
This is Ceronii.
Ceronii. The anthuriums are calling my name. It's like, Janae, you want me? When we say high humidity, what would be like the good range for them to stay in?
I would say probably not dip below 65. Keep it above 65%.
65? Okay.
I mean, they
oh, really?
Now they're not going to get this big in ambient, but they can move over to ambient conditions. There's just such a, you know, a transition period in there that a lot of people can't stand it. They will go female first, and then they will start putting off male.
Okay.
This one takes a very, very long time to set seed. I mean, this was done June 4th.
Oh, wow. Huh.
But you just basically, this one's a kind of a tough one, but like, so this is starting to go male.
Okay.
Some people will use a brush or any of this stuff. But then you have to clean that brush off. I usually just keep alcohol and then, you know, in between. But I mean, you just, and that's it.
And literally.
That's it.
Wow.
And then it starts producing.
Yeah, and then all these little toe tags that you see, these are all crosses. So every one that you see in here.
Oh, I thought it was like a process where you had to put them together or mix them.
But the process is.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, variegated to variegated, it's giving me 90% variegated seeds.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we have thousands of variegated seeds in the tent. So
that's awesome.
The cool thing with the variegated ones is no leaf is ever going to be the same. It's like
all different.
Every leaf is a separate fingerprint. It's like a snowflake.
I love that. And
they're the ones that are green here.
With
not
the
ripe
greens?
yet.
Oh, okay. So the red are the ripe ones?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm now learning a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We've backed the
That's so
hybridizing
cool.
of these down a little bit, and we were doing like 14 to 20 crosses a day. So we
Really?
and that's our problem with a lot of things in here is that, you know, even in tropical areas, they don't get, the heat doesn't sustain. I mean, we had, you know, days and days and days over 100 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's super humid in the tropics is one thing, but they're not over 100 consistently.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
So we have a lot of stuff that, you know, in Florida, you know, their nighttime temps, you know, doesn't cool off like it does here. But
That's true.
they're going to
Yeah.
be like 90, say 98 during the day, and it might only drop to 91 at night. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, this Texas heat's ridiculous.
To be ready to go.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And the sea of monsteras. Jeez. How many do y'all have?
I don't know. They're all it's
Quick
like one
guess.
big plant.
One over 100.
Oh yeah, there's probably
So
all the
many.
aerial-
there's probably
down there.
1,000 or more here.
They all go
Oh my
down
gosh.
there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Jeez.
These are all the stock plants that we cut from. So
Oh, okay. Wow. It keeps going. So many. Oh. More. What plant is this one?
that is Piper ornatum.
It's pretty.
This is Piper nigrum. This is where black pepper comes from. Black peppercorns. It
I didn't know
set
that.
fruit
No.
last year. It was crazy. We
Really?
never had it fruit here, but last year it did. Gave us little peppercorns.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. Oh. That's where pepper comes from, Mama.
Yes. No, I know. I had no idea.
Me neither.
Begonia sale a couple weeks ago. It about wiped us out, but
Really?
Yeah.
How big can they get?
it depends on the variety. They can get. I mean, some of the cultivars get huge. I mean, you know, 10, 12 feet high.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's big.
They
Yeah,
get that
pretty.
big, and then there's some that are, you know, tiny and little grass-like. that,
Uh-huh.
you know, it's a very diverse
Oh,
plant.
look at these. What is this one called?
Hackleafa pendula.
Oh, hackle leaf.
Chanel plant is the common name.
Oh, wow.
Firetails is another one. It's in the
I never
Euphorbia
seen that
family.
before. Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's so many in the Euphorbia family. I know. It's like one of those things you put on your keychains.
Yeah.
And this right here is our auction area.
Okay.
Our auctions.
Uh-huh.
This is all stuff that like we've just gotten in, and we'll do like a few of them to test the waters.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
And see how it
Stuff that We're
does.
still kind of building up that I don't have enough stock to, you know, if I've got 3 of something, I'm not going to add it to the side.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we run one Tuesday through Thursday and one Friday through Sunday.
Okay.
Okay. That's good. So consistent online sales, then plus the auctions. Y'all do on Palm Street?
Yeah, we've done only a couple of Palm Street so far, but
Okay.
we're doing one today at 2:30.
Okay.
Going right there.
Oh, excuse us. What is the biggest plant you have in the greenhouse?
Biggest plant, probably
Oh, this is a
Either-
flame.
green on green. One of the large monsteras is probably the
Uh-huh.
largest, the large form monsteras. Green on green, or maybe macrocosm. They get huge. Our ties in here are really big too.
Really? This is on my wish list. It'll forever be on my wish list. How much?
The last one I sold on Monstera X, went for $1,500.
Yeah. It's so pretty.
we usually sell. I mean, I'll probably sell those. We may end up selling one on Palm Street today.
Y'all have baby ones?
I don't.
Oh, I could only afford a baby.
They're available in tissue culture though now.
Oh,
So
okay.
They're going to be everywhere.
Okay, good. Oh, so many babies. And all these begonias. Oh. How big is this greenhouse?
It's a little bit less than 12,000 square feet.
Jeez. I know pulling up it didn't seem
it
as
didn't
big
seem big at
until
all.
you
Yeah,
get
and then
inside.
wow.
As growers go, though, we're really a very, very small blip. Most people, you know, they measure in millions of square feet, you know?
Jeez. Oh, those beautiful string of hearts.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah. How big do you wait till they go to the other side?
You know, something like this size.
Okay.
Everything's been kind of picked through this week, but like this will probably be pulled next week.
Okay. Oh, that's beautiful, that color. All these are begonias. So pretty.
All rhizomatous begonias, you can see them sprouting here.
Oh, the little babies. So they are just by leaf propagation,
The
right?
rhizomatous are. Yeah,
Okay.
these over here we do stem cuttings on. These are the canes.
Okay.
Not this one. This one's a weirdo. That one is done by, it's not rhizomatous, it appears to be, but you have to take little like stem cuttings from.
Wow, so many begonias. Oh. They get bigger.
See, this is a big. I mean, these things get.
Jeez, yeah, that's big.
Oh, wow.
And I know all plants are like supposed to be outside, but do you see these begonias grow more indoor or outdoor?
It just
Or
depends.
like outdoor
I mean,
landscape?
Most of our canes, we grow almost everything outside here until, you know, like the heat of the summer, you really got to be careful. You know, they get really thirsty. I mean, even native plants here in July are shriveling up, you know?
That's true,
Exactly.
yeah. This heat's been ridiculous. Oh, is that Escaleto? A cutie. You need that plant.
Didn't you give me one?
I don't think that one.
No?
Did I?
Didn't you cut it last time I was at your house?
Oh, I did.
Yes, you did.
You stole
I
it.
got no, I did not.
You ever seen a big one?
Wow.
That's humongous.
There's one right here, too. Oh, huge.
You said 40 inches?
Yeah. I mean, they get huge.
Oh, my goodness.
This is Monstera adansonii laniata large form.
Wow. Oh, and the blooms.
Yeah, it set seed on itself too. We've grown it from seed.
Wow. That's awesome. Okay, what would you say? What is your oldest plant?
Oh, he's got
You'll
stuff
have
in
here.
here from the 70s.
Oh. And it's orange.
See something every day.
Okay. Something new. Oh, look at these. Love that color.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
We did have a bunch of huge, the gloriosums were like this big.
Oh, wow.
We had to like mow the forest a couple weeks ago, so that section there was like
Uh-huh.
all the way up to here.
Jeez. Is this the Aria?
That's the Aria.
Buy it for me. What is this one?
Pseudospectabile. Anthurium pseudospectabile.
There you go. This is humongous. Wow.
Orchid cactus is the. A lot of people think about cactus and they think, you know,
The pokey
saguaro,
thing.
yeah,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
desert. These are jungle cactus.
Jungle.
So they're in the
Wow.
Cactaceae family.
That's interesting. You said Hoyas are your most popular ones.
You probably have over 500 varieties.
Oh, wow.
This is the Hoya Bay.
Oh.
Boy.
My goodness. Is
We
this?
had 3 when I started here.
And now it's exploded. You said over how many?
I haven't counted lately, but it's got to be over 500.
Jeez. Wow.
And really, when I started here, the mist where we propagated
Uh-huh.
was about, we added, I think, 8 new mist benches a few years ago, but we didn't used to have that much, and people were battling over space, trying to, you know, so these don't have to go on the mist, so
Oh,
I
okay.
gravitated towards it because these can be
Good.
propped, and I didn't have to get griped at over there.
Yeah. Look, worked out good. How long have you been here?
6.5 years.
Oh, wow. It's a long time. So you have to be a collector yourself.
Yeah, I was feeling it on Wednesday when we had to bring all our plants in.
Uh-huh.
Most of them had rooted into the ground, so like my core is so sore. Get them cut out and ripped out of the ground.
You had a workout then.
Yeah, we had like a lot of stuff in 10-inch baskets. I mean, they had roots
Ooh.
just completely
In the
glued
ground.
into the ground.
Wow. So now your house is a jungle with
It
all the
is,
plants inside.
absolutely. It was full before we had houseplants in there before we
Uh-huh.
put the outside stuff.
So about how many plants do you have in your personal collection? Oh,
I
that's a
don't even
lot.
know. Yeah.
Lost count.
There's not much room in that house.
That's how it's supposed to be.
We
The house
grow
is for
a
the
lot of
plants.
Stuff outside though.
Uh-huh.
So I grow a lot of like variegated hibiscus. And,
Okay.
Things like that get really.
Is this the butterscotch?
No, this one is
Oh.
just floral, but
Oh, smells good.
Smell it. Oh, wow.
That smells good. Mm. Which is the one I heard it smells like the chocolate. Chocolate blooms.
Public Calyx generally has like I
Okay.
say it smells like Tootsie Roll chocolate.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay. Yeah.
Tootsie Roll.
Stemma chocolate flower also has a chocolate scent.
Oh, wow. Those are nice. What could I do to help my Hoya to bloom? Don't say humidity.
I think it really depends
Oh,
on the
that's
variety.
pretty.
If you had
Okay.
if you had a Lacanosa, it would bloom in your care regardless of.
See, I have nothing fancy. I just have a, crimson princess and a pupa calyx.
And the Carnosas they will bloom, but nothing like a Croniana or a Lacanosa.
What kind is this?
Pseudosalus ramulosa.
Oh,
Another one of those jungle cactus.
okay. So that little bowl, that's where another leaf's
Those are
gonna
where
come?
the seeds form.
Oh.
None of these are ripe, but if you squeeze them, there's little black seeds in there.
Oh.
It's a little bitty,
interesting.
like, I mean, minuscule flower. We have pictures of it on the site, like zoomed into it.
Wow.
Nothing real flashy on those, but kind of cool.
That is. Wow. Jeez. How long have y'all been growing this one?
I've had it for 3 years.
I thought you could say longer than that.
Yeah, what you do?
Maybe 4 years. I'm trying to think. Probably 4 years.
That is a healthy baby. My goodness.
I'll have to get some good pictures
That's
this
pretty.
week. We found it extremely hard to take care of in a greenhouse.
Really?
Yeah, I brought in plugs initially, and about got it figured out. This is the most I've ever seen it bloom.
That's really pretty.
Yes.
But the blooms before they're open, they look like little Christmas lights.
Oh, they do. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous.
Medinilla.
Sedifolia. Ooh, it doesn't roll off the tongue.
So many things.
Seriously.
So
Did not
fascinating.
look this big from out there. My goodness. I'm gonna blast that AC when we get in though.
Yes,
I just started sweating about
yes.
20 minutes ago. Same. Oh, I can't wait till this. I'm just about to get tissue culture. So it's called a Monstera Burl Marks Flame. Burl Marks Flame.
It's too many words.
It's really pretty.
Monstera dough?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that's Romer's flame.
It's so pretty.
Non-tissue culture.
Look at this beautiful Burl. This is a Burl Marks Flame. And it's pretty and I want it. Isn't it pretty, Oma?
Yes.
It's so pretty. That's all I have.
That's all I have.
Look at that baby.
Love it.
Love it. So pretty. Oh, I'm sad it's over.
Yes, me too.
How do y'all not burn up in here during the summer?
It's a challenge. I'll keep these other fans on, so don't scare y'all.
No, it's probably going
Don't
through.
jump. Oh yeah. Soaking up everything.
So you want to see our They're variegated
The
too.
monstera fruit. Oh wow. Wow.
What?
And there's two.
No idea.
Is that his first time getting?
It's the only time I've ever had one bloom in here.
Wow.
We don't let them get big enough, but this one's our
Oh.
pet, so cut on them too often. What?
Oh,
Stiletto.
this is almost like a hot pink.
That's huge.
What do I do with this? Can I do anything?
It will probably,
Or just-
you can just let it
Just let
let it go. Yeah, it'll eventually, you'll start seeing it. Eventually, you'll start seeing it get soft.
Uh-huh.
It's
Oh, like
kinda
that
mushy.
brown one?
Yeah, this has already gone a little far, but and then inside of those little, the fruit
Uh-huh.
itself will be these little black seeds, and you can plant them up
That's
because they set seed on themselves, so
Yeah.
you don't have to intervene.
Oh, this is
Split it, Janae. It's for you and me.
This is beautiful.